Hi, welcome to English for Success. Today we are going to see present tense. Present tense. What is present tense? What are the types of present tenses? And what are their uses? Present tense can be divided into four. First is simple present tense, simple present. Then we have present continuous, present continuous, then present perfect, and present perfect continuous. These are the four types of present tenses. Now let us see each one of them. First, let us look at simple present tense. Simple present tense. How to form simple present tense. So the form would be, by the word form, what I mean is the structure. Do or does plus the base form of the verb. What does this mean? For example, look at this sentence. He goes to work. In this sentence, which is written in simple present tense, if you look at the word goes, it can be divided into two. Does plus go. Does plus go gives goes. So here we can see it's do or does plus the base form of the verb. So go is the base form of the verb. Do or does, depending on the type of subject you're using. Instead of he, if we use they, it becomes they go to work. So here go could be divided into do plus go. So this is the form of simple present tense. Now there are two uses for simple present tense. The first use is to denote actions that are habitual or routine. For example, the sun rises in the east. Sun rises in the east always. There is no change about it. It is something that happens every day on a regular basis. Therefore, we use simple present tense to denote sunrise. Sun rises in the east. If someone goes to work on a regular basis, every day it happens, then we can say he goes to work. He goes to work. Second use would be to talk about general facts. For example, spiders make webs. This is something that everyone knows. Spiders make webs. It's their habit. Therefore, you can say this is a general fact. Or babies drink milk. This is another fact. So we can use simple present tense to talk about habitual or routine action, or to talk about general facts. Now let us look at present continuous tense. Present continuous tense. Let's look at the form. It's made with am, is, or are, depending on the subject, plus verb plus ing form. So, or in other words, you can say ing form of the verb. It has two uses basically, the most common uses. It's used to talk about things that are happening now, something that is happening now. For example, he is going to work. He is going to work. So this is happening now. At the time of me speaking to you, it's happening now. So he's going to work, or he's writing a letter. She is drinking a cup of coffee. Second use is to talk about something that is going to happen in the future. That is something interesting about present continuous tense, where it is used to refer to a future action. What do I mean by this? If you look at this example, number 2, I am going to China next month. I'm writing it in present continuous tense, but it is not happening now. I'm going, but when? Next month. So it is only happening next month. So this is a future reference. Future reference. So I can use present continuous tense to talk about something that is going to happen in the future. Another example would be this. I'm going to take IELTS exam next year. I'm talking about next year, but I'm using present continuous tense. So this is also future reference. So in short, the two uses of present continuous tense would be: 1, to talk about action that is happening right now at the time of speaking, and to talk about action that is going to happen in the future. Now let us look at the third form, which is present perfect tense. Present perfect tense. Let's look at the form. How do we write it? Has or have plus, the next one is important, we use the past participle form. Past participle form. Of the verb. Now what is past participle form of the verb? It is the third form of the verb. For example, when we talk about, let us say, eat, for example, eat. Past tense is ate. And the third form, or past participle form, is eaten. So it's always the third form that is used in perfect tenses. Whether it is present perfect tense, or past perfect tense, or future perfect tense, we use only the past participle form. This is something that you need to remember. what is the use of present perfect tense? There are two uses. The first would be to talk about actions that started in the past, continue into the present, and may continue into the future. For example, Martin has lived here for 2 years. So of course from this you know that Martin started living here in the past, he's living here now, and he might possibly continue living here in the future. So we talk about action that started in the past, continue into the present, and may continue into the future. The second use would be to talk about separate actions that happen in the past and may happen again in the future. For example, he has gone to work. Talking about separate actions in the past and may happen again in the future. Now let us look at present perfect continuous tense. Present perfect continuous tense. What are the uses of present perfect continuous? How to form that, as it talks about present perfect continuous. So as we saw earlier, perfect tense will always have past participle form of the verb. So you need to